Okay, folks, I'm really sorry. I don't know what happened. The program majorly malfunctioned on you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out all the matrix stuff and I'll do a video on that in the morning and I'll make sure the clips that there's not a translation problem. I guess maybe because they were HD. I don't know. I have no idea why it did that. So I'll try and resolve it. But what I'll do is I'll at least salvage the last half of the video where I show you guys the clothing lines. So if you want to see all the clothing, how crazy the clothing's become, because it's just an outward manifestation of the other race of beings that's taken over the human host body, and now they dress everybody in what they want them to wear. So, that's who gets the contracts and the manufacturing deals and all that, and distribution and all that, because they serve that system. I'll redo the matrix stuff tomorrow. I'm just not up for it today. All right, so here we go. So let's just do the clothing. This stuff's in front of you all day long, all day. Okay, now let's look at some clothing real quick. Let's just have a little clothing thing. First of all, let's take a human and a slave collar, and let's look at the serpent again. Okay, I want you just to pretend this 9 got turned upside down into a 6. And so when it gets turned upside down, when that thing turns upside down, it turns into a serpent. So boom, it got turned into a serpent. You got turned into the serpent and you got turned into food. So here we go. Now watch. So here's a human in a slave collar. That's what you signed up for when you bought into the whole you will not die. So you got your host body. There it is. Now let me go right up under there. But it's also a beast. Let me do this. There we go. There's the eye, the nose, the fang, and the tongue. So a human in a slave collar is a beast. And he's got umbilical cords going to one fetus right there. Just look at the hair. That's an umbilical cord going to his brain. And there's the other umbilical cord going to the other twin. So it's a twin system. One fetus, two fetus, like the sheep and like the reptile. And it's the twin system, and it created a beast, and that represents you. And see, they even put horns there because it turns you into the devil. And so then when you turn it upside down, this representation of you in a slave collar turns to what you ultimately become, food for a race of locusts that have tails like scorpion. That's why when you turn the human in a slave collar upside down, it's a locust from the pit. There's the eye, there's the eye, there's the mandible, there's the mandible. It's got claws right here. There's the claw, and there the wings are. And I'll just bring it down now. I mean, that's a locust coming out of the pit. And the wavy hair turns into wind beneath the wings of the locust. So who could possibly come up with this data? Who possibly could show you this? I can't, but the Lord God can through me. That's why my name means Yahweh has given a messenger that rings the bell and gathers the church. And I have the key of David. Okay? So there it is. That's what the Lord gave me. There it is. And it's proven. Now it's proven out. Okay, so now a human in a slave collar turns to a locust from the pit when you turn it upside down, just like the Krusty doll. Okay, again, largest altar in the world. It's a bug. There's the bug's eye, mandibles, and there's a penis that's going in the mouth of the bug. When the whole thing comes from here. And this whole thing is a dead sheep. Look at this image. This is so amazing to get to see it in these two different colors. See all the gold? Now look. See the chair? That's a penis, folks. That is a black penis shooting the seed right into this open window. It's a vortex. It's the matrix. When you turn it upside down, it's the female reproductive system. Ovary, fallopian tube, uterus, cervix, clitoris, opening of the vagina, and all the angels become pubic hair. And this is semen running down the side of the penis. So that's what they worship. And it's the mouth of the serpent. So now when you simply get back and you look at it from a different vantage point, that image right there, we'll take this thing right here and we'll put it right here. And that chair, I just colored it purple. It's a penis going in the mouth of a bug. That's why these young ladies have the same altar tattooed right above their vaginas, because it's true. You're food for a race of bugs, and these are above ground functioning agents that are used to collect food. Do they know it? I don't think so, but they're fully functioning agents from underground. There you go. Okay, and that's again, here is an ant harvesting uh, honeydew off an aphid, and that's exactly what you're looking at right here. This is a bug harvesting semen. It's exactly this. I could take this and put it right there. That's exactly what it is. Boom. Boom. That's what's up. Matrix, the womb. See, this is how you get to the matrix. And then you come out and welcome to their world. Pretty creepy, huh? Okay, now let's look at some clothing. Okay, here you go. You know the Obey clothing line? Y'all remember that the Obey clothing line is the same guy that did Barack Obama's the guy that does Obey clothing, he did Barack Obama's change poster. You know, like the sun rising that says change. The same artist did it. So look at this. There is a right side up star, 5-pointed star, and an upside down star interconnected. And look, that's the Ouroboros system. That's Obey clothing line. Okay, here's Obey, and it says posse, posse. And that, by the way, that's just rude. Obey, posse, obey, posse, obey, posse, obey, posse, obey, possessed. Obey, possessed, and it's an upside down cross. How would you know what this means if you don't know what I've been showing you? How would you? What about Chanel? Look at this. Chanel 1 and 6. Look, the intersection of the two, the vesica piscis, and you've got the twin system, the other side. That's the spirit. Look at that. That's a Chanel shirt, folks. Really? That's just crazy. So this stuff is pervasive. It's everywhere. Just whether or not you had eyes to see it. Crooks and castles. That's another popular clothing line. They got two serpents intersecting, making a vesica, makes a vagina. Crooks in castles. And the crooks are the demons, and the castles they're in is the human host body. There's Obey again. Here you go. Here's just straight up. They're not hiding anything. The sigil of Lucifer. Okay. Dope. Chanel. There you go. Why do you have it dripping? Represents blood. Okay. And I'm just, here's DC. Yeah, this is DC clothing line. Same thing. And let's see the star they have. There you go. That's a small hendecagram. There's 2 points on this side, 1 on this side. DC, one turning into the other. Exactly. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's affliction. I've shown you this one before. The Bible says in Daniel 12, there will be a time of trouble. You know what? Let me just show it to you. For those who haven't seen it, let's just do it really quick. Daniel 12. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. There shall be a time of trouble. This is the great tribulation. But look what it says. Affliction, tribulation. But the first thing it says is female rival. So it's the time of the female rival. So the great tribulation is the time of the female rival taking over. What do you think's going on when you watch TV? The liberals that are losing their mind over Donald Trump. It's called Trump derangement syndrome. See, because that spirit knows that Donald Trump has been put in office and he's exposing their hidden kingdom, even though he's still part of it. I don't believe Trump's been set free of it. He's still part of the Hegelian dialectic, thesis and antithesis, pounding against each other to get the synthesis. And so they know inherently, like the demon rats that have just turned totally evil, they know something's wrong and they're terrified he's going to bring on the end of the world. And they're right, he is. And then they're going to blame everything on everyone that supported him all over the world. And then someone else is going to step in. That's going to be the Antichrist. His name is Barack Obama. It's a perfect storm. So here it is. So there shall be a time of trouble since there was a nation. The word nation means a flight of locusts. Did you ever know the word nation meant a troop of animals or a flight of locusts? There it is. What happens when you turn a human in a slave collar upside down? Becomes a locust. Okay? What's in the slave collar? A beast, a troop of animals. Because he has turned from man to beast. So there's an affliction shirt, and there it is large. Let's make it small so you can see the sheep. There's the eye, there's the nostril, tongue. See the sheep? There's the eye, nostril, tongue sticking out in the ears of the sheep or on the sleeves of the guy. There it is. I mean, why would you have that? Okay, now here's this clothing. I forget if this is Neph. Okay, let me show you Neph first. Neph stands for Nephilim, Neff. They didn't spell it with a PH like it's actually spelled. They put two F's because it's the twin system. And there he is winking his eye and sticking out his tongue. Those that wink the eye devise perverse things, they bring evil to pass. Jesus said, neither let them that are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without cause. Isaiah 57:4. Against whom do you sport yourself and stick out your tongue? Are you not the seed of falsehood? There you go. And so this is all over your clothing. There you go. And then here's the cat shooting the bird at you. And you got to pull down the pocket to see it, though. So see, unleash the beast. There you go. Chill. It's an alien with a yin yang, an upside down pyramid, and an upside down cross. And the letter C is a crescent moon. You see what I'm saying? Here's Little Wayne. Okay, Little Wayne, what do you know? Look at that. Little Wayne. Oh, wow. Little Wayne's got the right side up, upside down cross with a delta symbol in the middle. You don't think Little Wayne knows what's up? But he serves this. That's the difference. He serves that evil thing. He's bought into it. Here's this girl get slimed. That is kind of just a disgusting, that is a sexual thing right there. And look, she's winking her eye and sticking out her tongue. That is just not right. Yeah, anyway, so this is pervasive. Rise, it's Nike. Rise and unite. Um, Alicia Keys. Okay, right side up, upside down. Then they put this little swoosh for the K. That's an A and a K, but they made it a lightning bolt. Girl on fire. Okay, again, here is the clothing line Obey. Look, Ouroboros, right side up, upside down. Saint. Look at the cross. You can buy this stuff at Zoomies. I mean, you can just go to the skateboard shop and buy this stuff all day long. There you go. Here's a sperm right here. This represents an egg turning us upside down. Okay, and I'm just going to go through the clothing very quickly because there's so much of it. It's just ridiculous. What about Cain 999? How did they get that right? It's all you got to do is turn it upside down. 666. Cain 666-999. Judgment. See, they know. What about Gucci? Dooney and Burke. Yep. Rebel. So let's go to part two. Part two. That's not phallic, is it, for a girl's shirt? No. I am the future. Let's see. I'll just click on a few of these. They're so obvious, it's a joke. I That's the eye of Ra. M, the future. And the two eyes of Ra, because it's a beast. Exactly. That's exactly right. Then what about let's go to the broken promises. Let's see. There you go. Remember broken promises? Uh so why would you have broken promises that turn into a scorpion? And you know what? I'm gonna pull up that whole line real quick. Let me show you the broken promises line. Watch how pervasive this is. Broken Promises Clothing Girls brand. Here you go. So broken promises. Here you go. It says broken promises. It's a checkerboard scorpion. They're making fun of you because you are that checkerboard. You're light and dark. You're caught in their system, light and dark. And then when you die, you become food for a race of locusts with tails like scorpions. And the reason they have a checkerboard scorpion is because they know you're scorpion food. You become one of them. And you were lied to. The promise was broken by Lucifer. He said, no, you can have eternal life and you can have host bodies and it's no problem. Broken promises. Look at this. It's half one color, half another, tie-dyed. Okay, so this is just pervasive. I mean, this stuff is everywhere. It says forever means nothing. Broken promises. Okay, so they're just straight up mocking you. It's lit. I mean, just look, obey. That's like a null set. So anyway, they're just mocking you all day long. Here, these girls, that does not need any explanation. Look where the mouth is, right on her crotch. Just dripping blood because we are the food source. There's Madonna back in the old days. Pyramid all seeing eye. Very just telling. Okay, look at this shirt. It says hate, but look how it's written. Love. So the mirror reflection of that shirt is love. Now remember I told you this is very, very, very common. You see it all the time in tattoos. So here's a girl. It says a war within. Well, all you got to do is turn it upside down. And it's this thing. So this girl with this thing on her head is really this thing, a war within. Because it's exactly the truth. There's a war within you, and it's between a right side up, light and dark, good and evil paradigm, and the battle takes place within your head. It's consciousness. And the only way to win is to give up. You got to give up, ask for forgiveness. Okay, what about you girls that like Fendi? Right side up, upside down, Under Armour. And by the way, I hear people comment on my Under Armour clothes. I'm not wearing any today, but listen, I could give a rip if I wear an Under Armour shirt. Who cares? If that's what you're judging me on, you're a fool. I mean, my goodness, look at all the stuff I've produced and shown you. I've exposed their kingdom, and then someone calls me a demonic because I've got an Under Armour shirt or a hat that says Rogue. Rogue means left the pack. Anyway, so there you go. So anyway, just going to throw that out there because I get tired of seeing it. Here you go, the intersection of the two. Open your wallet and look at your MasterCard. Get it MasterCard. There's your prison, the intersection of the two, male and female. Let me go get you a bottle of wine I saw at the store the other day. Watch this. By the way, I don't drink, but I got this just to show people. Look what it says. Los dos. And look, it's got devil horns at the bottom. Los dos. It means the two, and it makes the devil. Do you get it? That's why I bought it, because it's an easy way to show people, hey, look at this. Look how obvious this is. Okay. Now, let me get off this pic. Here is a girl's dress. I walked into the grocery store. This was mind-blowing. I just decrypted something at the Vatican, and I walked into the store with my son, and my son goes, "Oh my gosh, Dad, the same thing you just decrypted is on that girl's dress. Yes, it is. Do you think that that's the face of the devil, folks? There's the eye, the horns, and the mustache and the mouth. So the mouth of the devil is where the girl's vagina would be. Beard. It's like really twisted stuff that they do this, but it is so pervasive. It's just whether or not you have the eyes to see it. That's all it is. And then you have Kenzo, Escada, Gucci. Look at Nike Elite. Look at the way they spelled elite. Right side up, upside down. I mean, this, again, it's just pervasive. There you go. There's your, your throwing the devil horn signal thing that Barack Obama always does. So anyway, division on another scale. Okay, a divided sign is supposed to be horizontal. They made it vertical. Get it? That represents your eyes to one and the other because you're divided. You're a kingdom divided. Look at most wanted. Look at the letter M. Look at the letter W. Mirror reflection. Okay, you see how this is just insane, pervasive everywhere? There you go. Down with my demons. Watch this. Watch this. It doesn't mean in a that when someone says they want to do something, they go, "Yeah, man, I'm down with that. I'm down with my demons, man." Look at this. Count the fingers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can't see this guy's thumb. You can see 9 fingers, right? Count the chain links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9, 11. Do you think that's some kind of an accident that they have 9 fingers showing and 11 chain links? Down with my demons, twin system. It's run by the angel of the bottomless pit. There it is on a t-shirt. I mean, I can show this stuff to you literally all day long. Yeah, if we go to the mall, you will have an anxiety attack. Affliction. Let's see, here's an affliction t-shirt. Seek and destroy. Okay. Daniel 12. And at the time of the end, there shall be a time of trouble. Affliction. I'm going to change the color there. Affliction. A time of trouble. The time of trouble in Daniel 12, which is the Great Tribulation, is also time of affliction, time of female rival. Affliction. Seek and destroy. Get it? They seek us out and destroy us. What about this guy I saw at the coffee shop? I had to sneak a photo of his shirt. A stalker. Sheepdogs. What? They're making fun of us. That showing that they destroy sheep. That's not like oh, sheepdogs are good and we like sheepdogs. That's like these dogs eat sheep. Yeah, there you go. Let's go to part 3. Part 3. There's a good one for Neff clothing. There you go. Now look at this. Neff. Neff. Oh, it's like a vampire. Cain and Abel. Vampiric system. And look, it's dripping and it's Neff. By the way, those are the beanies I wear. And they make the most comfortable beanies. I like them. Okay, here's another Neff. He's winking his eye and he's got, no teeth in the middle. Looks like a vampire. Here's a good one. Watch this. Does anybody know what this clothing line is? OFWGKT, and then they turn the A upside down. Okay, do y'all know what this is? And it's got 666. Do y'all know what OFWGKTA is? Watch this. I'll type it into Google. Okay, watch this. OFWGKTA. Okay, there it is. It means odd future Wolfgang, kill them all, don't give a fuck. There you go. Odd future Wolfgang, kill them all. Kill them all. Don't give a F. Okay, that's great. That's a clothing line, people. Odd future wolf game, kill them all. Don't give a bleep. Sorry I blurted out, but I'm trying to make a point. They hate us. That's why when Mark, I didn't want to say his name. That's why when the guy handed me the coffee today and he slid it out and he said, "Look, I made you a heart." Then he turned it upside down and he kind of smirks at me. He goes, "But for you, it's a cow's balls." So he's saying you're putting a cow's balls up to your mouth by giving me, because they hate us, even though they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" What's behind the skin is so freaking evil, you can't even imagine it. Is this starting to make sense for y'all now? Look. So here's a clothing line. Here's a kitty. It's Odd Future Wolf Gang. Kill them all. It's a cat with an upside down cross. Wolves don't lose sleep over the opinions of the sheep. It's a bug. It's all kinds of stuff. There's that affliction shirt. It's a dead sheep. I mean, it's just on and on and on it goes. Here's a girl with their tongue sticking out. That, because they are the bait. Now, this one's as sick as it gets. And I think it should be definitely looked at. Do y'all know what you're looking at right here? On the back it says God's Son. This is not Jesus. This is phallic. That's penetration is what it is. And they're making fun of Jesus. That's how sick they are. That's what it is. This is a phallic thing. This is penetration. God's Son. They're making fun of you. What about this shirt? Business as usual. What business? They're burning you. Business as usual. Right side up, upside down. And just on and on and on it goes. Like I said, I can show you this stuff all day long. Okay. Do you know where you're at? You're in their world. They hate the sheep. And that's why we see the government now gearing up to kill all the sheep. That's what's going on. So they're going to bring the house down. They're going to destroy you, New York. They're going to take out the Hoover Dam. How do I know this? Because it's printed on the U.S. currency. We'll do a U.S. currency video here, like real soon. I'll go over the U.S. currency one more time for you. The Lord showed it to me back in 2003, and then I kept up with it as new bills came out. They revealed new things that are going to happen. The Lord gave me a prophetic utterance, and part of that utterance has already come to pass. Barack Hussein Obama shall come forth from the sea, and with words of peace he'll bring chaos and destruction. And I called him the man of peace. Right after that, he won the presidency and he won the Nobel Peace Prize. And so with words of peace, he'll bring chaos and destruction. Who do you think set this whole government thing up that's going on now with James Comey, Loretta Lynch, Tarmac Meaning, Hillary Clinton, Clapper, Brennan? Brennan's a complete traitor to everybody. He hates y'all. He's Islamic Jihad that ran the CIA. Still got a security clearance. Brennan, you're going to have to pay the price, buddy, and it's going to be hot. I guarantee you, hot forever. So anyway, but here's the thing. In the end, those of us that stand up, we don't hold our lives dear to ourselves anymore. I don't care about my life. My life is no longer dear to myself. I overcame the evil one by the blood of the Lamb and the word of my testimony, and I did not hold my life dear to myself. So you got to give it away, folks. All right, there it is. There they are. There's your enemy manifesting. Oh, you know what? I want to show you this one. Broken promises. Watch this. So yeah, let me show you this real quick. This is see the spiral? That's Mother Goddess. That represents the womb. Look. Watch this. See, this is called the triple goddess matrix. Triple goddess into womb matrix. So watch this. I'll take this. Oh, there you go. That's what that represents. See? Oh, broken promises. You got shoved into the matrix. Nice. What about this lovely young lady? She's got a Venus flytrap. Why do you think they call it a Venus flytrap? Venus is the morning star, Lucifer. She's got a Venus flytrap on her hand and she holds it in front of her mouth. Pure, upside down, pure devil. There you go. Good for her. She knows what's up. She's one of them. Highly functioning. Yep, agent. So anyway, there you go. Broken promises. There you go. Right side up, upside down. Tell me they don't know. Tell me they don't know. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. All the data is perfect. All glory to God. All right, guys. So anyway, there's another little cruise through Wonderland. You want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes? This, guys, I have so much data. I could do like 5 videos a day and just keep going and going. But I don't want to overload y'all with too much. I want to do 1 video a day, let it sink in, then just keep moving. And I'll give you the scriptures that support it all. And you guys, obviously, y'all know what's going on now. You were brought here, just like the prodigal son. You left home, you left heaven, you went on a journey to a faraway land. Welcome to the earth. You wasted your inheritance, eternal life, on riotous living and prostitutes, just like the Heineken commercial. You got turned upside down. But then if you come to your senses, you say, I'll go back to Dad. And Dad runs to you. But you got to stop, admit what you did, and ask for forgiveness. Okay. All right, guys. Busted. Busted.